Oh, hallo there. Bonjour tout le monde. Hello everybody. Dag iedereen. Happy Easter. Vrolijk Pasen. Yeah, as you can see, I'm standing in a beautiful park where we're going sometimes for a walk or chilling or praying or reading in our Bible. It's a beautiful sunny summer day. Yeah, and about Easter, it reminds me a bit this beautiful park here about it's all alive and spring, and also Jesus is alive and he's risen, and reminds me a bit about yeah, Easter.
Hey everybody! So we wanted to make you a prayer update outside where it's beautiful and tell you a little bit about the last month or two in our lives. I'll start with a prayer request. Please pray for my hand. I injured my left hand in a fall a few weeks ago. I thought it wasn't serious, but it looks like I have torn ligaments, possibly in my hand, possibly in my elbow. We're looking at a few months of physio, possibly even a surgery. So I have 2 MRIs scheduled for the next week or two, and would really appreciate prayer for God's healing, prayer for wisdom for the doctors, and prayer for complete healing for the hand.
Well, and for the rest, we actually have a lot of things happen in our life for the last few months. I'm not going to give any details about that, it's a long story. But for me, it's going very well with my French. I'm studying still every day, and I make improvement. Like for example, yesterday I was cycling in a group and there was a big crash, and there was a guy, like, he was bleeding pretty hard in his hand. And it was of course French, but I'm trying to help him and explain things to help him in French, and it actually went very well. So I was proud by myself that I could help him in French. So it's going step by step. About the cycling ministry, this is also going actually very good for the moment. Right now I have maybe 4 or 5 organizations who would like to be involved in our ministry or in our network. And it opens also opportunities for my teaching for adults, starting a cycling team here in Paris. We're also gonna do a cycling camp for Christians and non-Christians in June in the Alps, and we hope that also there is something going to happen very special with the gospel. So many things happened. I can't tell you all, but it's going like very well at the moment. We're very blessed. And thank you for all praying for me, for also for my health situation. It's still not 100% okay, but luckily I have no pain, and yeah, we praise the Lord for this.
Some other opportunities we wanted to give you an update on. Actually, there have been so many opportunities that God has brought our way and kind of clarified us moving forward together as a couple in the month of March, April, and there's too much to go in all the details. So I'll just summarize a few and then share about our new church plant that we're joining. So in summary, one role that I've recently taken on is supervising the short-term interns that come to France with GEM. So they will typically be younger people coming for 6 months to 1.5 years. So supervising their time on the field and their arrival and so on. So that's one role. Another role is that we have ended our Hadassah ministry. So thank you for the years of praying and the years of supporting. We have felt as a team that it was the best season to transition out of it for a season, and to continue on with the girls that we have, but to end it formally for the street outreaches and to move on to something else. So this new ministry that I am with is called Avec Elle, and it is a local ministry working with also with women in difficulty from all different backgrounds though, so not exclusively Nigerian and not exclusively from a trafficking background. So you can be praying for myself as I integrate with that team of French volunteers on Tuesdays. Another opportunity or role that I have is helping to plan our missions annual summer conference for our missionaries in Slovenia this year. So I'm helping with the planning of that conference, and you could be praying for that, please, as we plan for the first in-person conference in 2 years with COVID. And then another bigger opportunity that we're both very excited about is God has led us to partner with a new church plant that's local in our area. Some of you know that we've been praying through our prayer letters. We've said that we're praying for the last year about which is our right long-term home, which is our right long-term ministry focus for us. And it's really been a miracle to see how God has brought this situation together for us. So back in February, I went to an evangelism conference. I met this local pastor. Our visions were incredibly similar. We found out that their church plant was very close to our neighborhood. They have some similar visions and passions to us, some ideas for ministry that dovetail perfectly with hopes and dreams and ideas that we have. And we visited their church a few times, exploring it, while also continuing with our current church. And we are just feeling the blessing from God and approval from our mission, from GEM, and also from this church's leadership to partner with them for the next season. So we will be now together working, starting in May, working with l'Église de la Plaine, so the Church of the Plain. And you could be praying for that transition as we get to know a new community of people, hope to get involved in those ministries, and are just excited to be back in a small group of 30 people gathering in a cafe, very organic and just very focused on local neighborhood ministry. And we're pretty excited about that. So thank you for praying for all of these things.
Okay, and in the background you see Paris City, and if you look very closely, maybe you can see the Eiffel Tower. Anyway, thanks again for praying, and next time we'll share some stories about our ministry, so we'll keep on updating for that. Okay, for now, see you later, and have a nice Easter. Bye bye.
Happy Easter!
De meid snijdt recht en de knecht snijdt scheef. Dit is een brug.
And there's the Eiffel Tower.